Okay, let's cut right to it. These are the 5 best AI side hustles you can start in 2026, even if you are a complete beginner with literally $0. But you gotta be careful, because one of the most popular AI hustles out there is a complete waste of your time. And yeah, I'm gonna show you exactly which one to avoid.
And I'm not kidding. This is for you if you're a total beginner, maybe a busy student trying to squeeze in some cash between classes, or really just anyone who's starting with no money and no special skills. This is going to be your step-by-step roadmap.
So what's the catch? Well, the internet is just flooded with so-called AI side hustles. And let's be real for a second, most of them are complete junk. So how in the world do you find the ones that are gonna actually put money in your pocket?
Well, I went ahead and did the work for you. I've personally tested and ranked all the top methods, and I'm going to show you exactly which ones to pour your energy into and which one to steer clear of at all costs. You'll definitely want to stick around to see what that is.
All right, first on the list, we've got AI freelancing. This is probably the one you've heard the most about, and honestly, for good reason. It is the absolute fastest way to get your first paycheck, but it's not the best for long-term passive income. Let's dig in.
The concept here is super simple. You use these incredibly powerful AI tools to offer services like, say, writing a 1,000-word blog post in just minutes, or designing a logo, or even spitting out some basic code. You can sell these gigs on sites like Fiverr for anywhere from $20 to over $100. The AI does like 90% of the heavy lifting, you just do the final polish and deliver.
The biggest win here? Speed. I'm talking fast money. Forget about waiting months to see a single dollar. With AI freelancing, you can realistically make your first $100 this week. It's all about getting those quick wins to build up your confidence. So you're a busy student and you want to start like today? Here's your cheat sheet. First, just pick one high-demand skill. I'd go with AI-powered blog writing. Second, whip up a simple profile on Fiverr. Third, use something like ChatGPT to create 3 to 5 sample articles for your portfolio. And fourth, launch that gig. Seriously, you can get all of this done in a single afternoon.
Okay, so maybe trading your time for money isn't your thing. I get it. That brings us to hustle number 2, selling AI prompts. This is where we start getting into some real passive income potential.
Think of AI prompts as like secret recipes or, cheat codes for AI. You're basically creating and selling sets of instructions that help other people get amazing results from tools like Midjourney for art or ChatGPT for writing. For example, you could sell a pack of 50 prompts for creating photorealistic images or 100 prompts for crafting viral tweets.
And this is where it gets crazy. This is infinitely scalable. You create a prompt pack just one time and you can sell it thousands of times over. This is the very definition of work once, get paid forever.
All right, hustle number 3. This one has absolutely massive potential, but it's also the one where I see beginners fail the most. Faceless YouTube automation. This is a long-term play for sure, but the payoff can be huge.
With this method, you're letting AI do pretty much everything. Writing the scripts, generating the voiceovers, even finding video clips. You can create entire channels about fascinating topics like history, or psychology, or finance, all without ever having to show your face on camera. And believe me, some of these channels are pulling in thousands of dollars every single month.
But, and this is a huge but, let's be super clear. This is the complete opposite of AI freelancing. This is not fast cash. This is about building a real digital asset that can pay you for years to come. It takes a ton of patience, but it's one of the only methods on this list that could actually replace a full-time income down the road.
Okay, moving on to number 4. This one kind of takes the idea from selling prompts and puts it on steroids. We're talking about AI-generated digital products. With this, you use AI to create things like a short ebook on a super niche topic, a digital planner for students, or maybe social media templates for small businesses. You make it once, list it up on a site like Etsy, and it can sell for years on total autopilot.
You hear that? That's the sound of passive income. It's the definition of making money while you're in class or even while you sleep. Now, it does take more work up front than freelancing, but the long-term payoff can be absolutely incredible.
And last but definitely not least, for all of you who want to go viral, we have AI content creation for social media.
The name of the game here is pure speed. You're using AI to brainstorm dozens of ideas and write scripts for short videos on TikTok, Reels, and YouTube Shorts. The goal is to post multiple times a day and build a massive audience as fast as humanly possible. This model is literally built for rapid audience growth. Now, you're not getting paid directly for views at the start, but don't sleep on this. A huge audience is a serious asset that can lead to brand deals, affiliate marketing, and selling your own stuff later.
Whew! Okay, that was a lot. We've got 5 killer methods on the table. But the big question is, which one is actually right for you? Let's put them head to head so you can decide.
All right, let's break this down. Look at this chart. If you need money like yesterday, your eyes go straight to this speed to $100 column. AI freelancing? Very fast. It's the undisputed champion there. But if you look over at long-term potential, faceless YouTube is very high, but notice the difficulty is also high. So for a lot of beginners, the real sweet spot is right here, selling AI prompts. The difficulty is low, but the long-term potential is high. That is a killer combination.
So, after looking at all the data, what's the final call? If you could only pick one of these to start today, which one should it be?
This is my bottom line. If you're a busy student and you need to make your first $100 this month, no question, start with AI freelancing. If you've got a little more time and want to build a passive income stream, start by selling AI prompts. And if you're playing the long game and want to build a business that can maybe replace your job one day, then go all in on a faceless YouTube channel. Just pick the one that actually matches your goals.
Okay, can we just have a real talk for a second? None of this is a magic button. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It is not easy. Every single one of these requires real work and, even more important, consistency. And look, if you take away only one thing from this whole thing, let it be this. Do not try to do all of these at once. That is the absolute fastest way to get overwhelmed and fail. The secret, especially if you're a busy student, is to pick one, just one, and focus on it for the next 90 days. That's how you'll see real results.
The path is clear, the tools are ready, and the opportunity is absolutely massive. So the only question left is, what are you going to do? If you want to see the exact process I used to make my first $100 with AI freelancing, click the video right here on your screen.